There's a lot of talk about the metaverse and living in a virtual environment. But are we asking the right questions? This is Narratively Speaking. I'm Harv, and today we're talking about the metaverse. Now, I've just watched a demo from Mark Zuckerberg that was published a few days ago, showing various demos of metaverse technologies that they've been working on. It's getting pretty close to photoreal, and I can imagine a pretty immersive experience going into the metaverse now. So you hear a lot of people rejecting the metaverse, and probably quite rightly so. People are saying they'd prefer to live in reality than live in a virtual environment. And of course, that's a pretty compelling argument and something that I think probably most of us can agree with. However, maybe we're phrasing the question wrong because we're using the current context of our world and the way things work to position the question of whether or not we would like to live in a virtual environment. So let's say, for context, that there are a bunch of people who believe the world is overpopulated. So what if the goal is to get a bunch of people to live permanently in the metaverse? And this would be a solution to overpopulation, potentially. You could strip those people down to being a brain in a jar, and they would have their entire experience in the metaverse. I don't think it's that much of a stretch. If you look into transhumanism and eugenics, and you combine all those ideas and put a rich and powerful person like Mark Zuckerberg behind it. But I think when people reject the metaverse, they're misunderstanding one aspect of what's being created here. Because simultaneously and in parallel, we're stepping into a society that's more and more tightly controlled by governments, right? So we had our lockdowns, we tolerated curfews. We're slowly tolerating more and more authoritarian stuff, shooting rubber bullets at protesters, forcing people to take vaccinations. If that doesn't set off a red flag for you, I don't know what would. If you combine that in parallel with the development of metaverse technology, do you think it's possible that the choice offered to you won't be, would you like to live in virtual reality or reality, but live in the metaverse or don't live at all? I think that's something worth thinking about. It's just my thought for the day. I hope it's something that provokes thought in you. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Drop a like, subscribe, do whatever you want. I'll see you in the next one.